What's up, my beautiful, 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 beautiful people? We was burning down the motherfucking downtown Athens, Alabama, as we realize, as you should be realizing, that hey, that motherfucker don't miss you, man. You know what I'm saying? Does it hurt? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? It's time to learn to close a chapter. Yes, it's time to, close the page, turn the page, close the book, you know what I'm saying? And start writing from your new book. I don't know if y'all can hear me because of my shit. Alright, my one window's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? So, you think about being my bitch, until I get that shit fixed, you're gonna be cold as hell. But anyway, man, you have to, who are you now that relationship has gone or whatever the fuck it is? If you were that person's, you are no longer such and such as man or such and such as protector, who do you become now? And why does that scare you? Why do, you got to be ready for what's next. Don't get me wrong. Is it nervous? Does it make you nervous? Is it daunting? Yes. You know what I'm saying? I caught myself the other day. Who am I now that I am no longer, her savior, the person she calls whenever she gets, tough. Who am I? I spent the better part of 10 years being, that person's benefactor. I knew I was here to make that person's life easier. And that's what I was talking to my mama about today. It's either you're gonna be a blessing in somebody's life or a lesson. And I realized that, I didn't fail my assignment because it was either, she would learn God's grace and forgiveness and unconditional love or what happens. And I said that I'm nothing like God, but I do feel like I am chosen, right? That I show people, if you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But, alright, it's finna get dog, you know what I'm saying? We ride, man. I ain't gonna lie, I get back to the point I was making, I hype myself up, you know what I'm saying? My narc is way closer than whatever the fuck. I was dropping little not breadcrumbs, I don't breadcrumb. I was dropping clues, bitch, I ain't mad, bitch, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, I just do. Hey, I was finna get a room, we were finna get a room. But it's okay, you know what I'm saying? And it's not even that there was no communication. You have to realize that only one of y'all loved the other one like that. And it wasn't them loving you like that. All the times they, dumb shit would happen and you was, sneaking over to the house and doing all that. That's because that was to benefit them, That was because they still wanted, my influence or me thinking whatever the fuck it was to benefit them. It was never, about us and, because, I don't know, this might fuck around and be the thoughts of a ruminating man 5, man. Because, I was outside earlier, the neighbor, you know what I'm saying, my nigga had his little music playing, he had the grill going, you know what I'm saying, he had the woman he loved, his kids and shit, and it's like, damn, man, I used to have that, and I was proud as fuck to have that, dog. Oh, nigga, your own family, your woman and shit, your kids, nigga. And, a lot of motherfuckers, and I would hope they do know how lucky and blessed they are to have their family, a complete family, a woman that loves them, a woman that loves their children, a woman that wants to make his life easier because he's doing everything he can to make her life easy because that's his woman. And you tell him, like, that's a damn good deal. You know, you get the woman you love and your kids and shit all at the same house, and you work and take care of them. Well, fuck yeah. Then you fuck around and you get some of these women out here that'll actually work and shit and help. Not saying that what they do at the house ain't help or whatever. But anyway, you have to get ready to close, or you have to close chapters. Now you understand. And I mean, it's been a long time, but that's what I was saying earlier in the week about the healing path not being linear. I guess since I quit watching my D-Slim and I quit watching my Narc Daily as much, oh nigga, I'm healed. I'm better than where the fuck I was. But no, man. I don't know. People are drugs too. You just can't be fucking main vein and fucking the Wren birds for fucking 6 years or whatever the fuck, and then just no. And then it's not like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my sweet niece. That's where that reference come in. Let me cover up some tracks and shit, whatever. I hope this light ain't fucking shining back in the people. Hold on. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna take you some time. It's gonna take you a lot of time. Like Andrew said, it's like, in your time you will heal. But, just be glad that if you were in a narcissistic abusive relationship, you ain't had no kids with them motherfuckers. Because if you did, man, fuck. And then you gotta look at it for what it really is. Like, certain situations, allegedly not mine, but like, the person's gonna have to, like, there's gonna be some consequences and shit for what they done to you. It ain't just, and then that's what a lot of motherfuckers don't get. And it's like, the last thing that was said to me, my man, was, I love you. I can't wait to see you get in from work. I can't wait to see you, you know what I'm saying? And I come home to, you know what I'm saying? Everything gone. Cat's gone, baby's gone, woman gone, bro. And then, alright. And then 2 weeks go by, next thing I know, I'm getting a fucking, like a DVPO from a place I ain't never fucking been, dog. 3 days before, I just stopped this motherfucker from drinking bleach. What do you mean she's afraid of me? But you know what I'm saying? The healing path is not linear. Alright? You have to you have to turn the page. You have to close that book and, like, figure out who you are now. You are not that person's savior. You are not that, you know what I'm saying? They burnt the stage down. Yes, you may have spent 10 years in a row. Who do you become now? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I kind of feel like this gonna do kind of good because I'm driving and shit. Hold on, let me put my phone. Yeah, I'm not driving. I'm in the passenger seat and shit. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Have to, you know what I'm saying? Start in a chapter. I know, easier said than done, trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's like, and it's like, what did you win? What was won from all this? Yeah, I got hurt real bad. You know what I'm saying? But was it worth it? You know what I'm saying? Because not only did I take massive damage. Oh, motherfucker, I ain't even coming over there. You got like fucked up. I don't know who this is behind me. But, yeah, I got me some McDonald's, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 1:01. So I guess I need to fuck it. Alright, y'all. It's your boy Big Boat. I'll upload this when I get back home. It's 1:02 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna get that little secret text, secret email. I just do. I was gonna give me some chunk tonight. But I understand that people don't love you like that. Like the love you felt for them, they did not feel for you. It's because, like, you gotta stop forgiving the unforgivable. Like, the shit you forgive people for isn't normal. People be doing some unforgivable shit to you, and your big-hearted ass, oh, they didn't mean to do that. And then, fuck it, since we still riding, it goes back to the trauma bond. The person they were in the beginning is not who they really are. I've been bright lighting the hell out of people. The person you met in the beginning of the relationship is not who they really are. That person was like a whole act and construct to hook you in or whatever. Or if you was in the relationship for a very long time with the narcissist, it's because you gave good supply, you know what I'm saying, resources, stability. It's not that they loved you or none of that. You give them the best supply that they've ever had. And see, that's the contradiction, right? Since you appeased that grandiosity and you made them think that they were this special and worthy of this, like they felt like they deserved that kind of grandiosity, and then you give it to them, right? So when don't nobody else, for lack of a better word, kiss their ass the way you do, or the things you put up with, well, it's like, motherfucker, are you for real? Well, I dated, well, when I was going with such and such, she let me do this, or you know what I'm saying? So it's like you set this standard not knowing that you are. You're just being yourself. You're just loving your person. But, that's the gift and the curse. That's the gift and the curse. Like, while they, don't love you the way they should, they love the way you love them. Right? So, like, they feel entitled to a motherfucker that'll, they get somebody with high empathy. They feel entitled to, a motherfucker that's gonna carry him throughout the house, a motherfucker that's gonna forgive him for this, a motherfucker that's gonna pay all the bills, and it's deeper than all that. The things you supplied was immeasurable. Like, you don't know what you were doing to supply the great supply that you were supplying, even though you're not supply, that you're a human being. You are a human being with feelings, needs, and emotions. And you gotta stop neglecting yourself. You gotta start pouring into yourself sometimes. You spend all this time wanting to build everybody else up, but who's building you up? You should learn to build yourself up. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. But, yeah, back to my situation. Because, it's going to be some repercussions and all this extra shit behind this. And it's like, well, what for? Me? Because I'm upset. So this was ruined for these people, and none of them are around now. My family, my family, my family? Nothing. Nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Oh, for real? So what was and that's probably, and that's you gotta realize, when they get with the new supply, a lot of those fights will come up because the new supply isn't you. They don't treat them this way. They don't do what you done. And it's like, motherfucker, you know what supply I give up to come be with you motherfuckers? And you aren't even doing a quarter worth of shit to what Mario does, because I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? This is me keeping it real. This ain't no big boat. This ain't no Marbo Games. This is Mario Gerinthius fucking McWilliams Sr., man. And it's like, so all these different people, different situations, and like this is like after the fact, and like even up before, because like I said, when you got time to think, all you gonna do is think. How long has it been since y'all heard that one? And it's like, oh, okay. So just nobody. So, and then like, you want to be more than supply. You want to actually be cared for. But like to them, like they're watching. And you gotta find a way to quit giving these motherfuckers supply. Because no matter what you do, they can take it and flip it to supply for themselves. Why is that to say they got all their life? So I ain't talked to him in quite some time. His mama ain't at home. I still love you, fuck nigga! Even though he let me down. You know what I'm saying? Like, it come to find out that wasn't my boy for real. But you know, like, and that's what it was. Like, going through the cycle, it'll expose a lot of real and a lot of the fake. A lot of the motherfuckers say they down with you, they fuck with you. Shit. You gonna see. Get discarded. Shit. Go through all this shit. You gonna see. But then at the same time, once you go through the cycle and you run that Rolodex on everybody that's in your life, you know, past and present, you know, I've healed childhood wounds and shit from this shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to carry on and on. But, you know, just you gotta ride with the boat. You know what I'm saying? It's time, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, but then you gotta think about it. If that motherfucker did, yeah, come jump in this chunk and whatever. Like, then what? You know? Man, it's sometimes it's best to leave doors closed. Alright, because let's say I go in and I get back in the cycle. Alright, now when all this shit finna go down for the shit that this motherfucker done to me, now I'm conflicted. Now no, yo. You know what I'm saying? But that's some other shit I think about, dog. If these motherfuckers would have listened to me when everything first happened, like, maybe it wouldn't have got so bad. Maybe, you know, different, like, and you gotta pay, you gotta mind your own business. You know what I'm saying? Different aliases and shit. Like, what is really going on? But if y'all would have listened to me, and it's like, if y'all would have listened to me, I could have saved my family, right? I knew, I know, or I thought, or whatever, I knew this motherfucker. I knew something was wrong. Nah, that nobody want to listen to me. But you know, at the same time, a motherfucker tell him that she running from a big crazy, big scary nigger, you know. But it was all the perfect storm. And you know, I guess they say every man has to go through like a real tough heartbreak. But it was so much more than that, because I didn't just lose. I lost my everything, dog. I lost my house. I lost my pets, kids, my gold, my silver, nigga. And then that's another thing. It's like these motherfuckers will know that they're intentionally breaking the relationship, and they see you trying harder, dog, and they still don't care, nigga. I'm buying PS5s and shit, nigga. I'm going shopping sprees, trying to let this, and just for it to get flipped and turned on me like that. You know, hey, don't be afraid to go talk to like no therapist and shit, fam. Don't even be ashamed. Don't be ashamed to dial 9888, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody to talk to, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost to the crib. I'm probably gonna hit y'all with a stream. My fat ass got me some Filet-O-Fishes and shit. Small fries, BOGO, got my little sweet tea, got my... Anyway, man. But shit, it's your boy, Mario. And I love y'all, man. Keep y'all heads up. And you will recover from narcissistic abuse, domestic violence, the complications from domestic violence, legal abuse, financial abuse, manipulation. Just because that person, like I said, you know what I'm saying, a year and a half ago, just because that person don't love you or they refuse to show you that they value you does not mean that you are not valuable, dog. You know what I'm saying? That does not mean you are not valuable. You are still worthy of being loved. You are still worthy of being cared about. That person does not define your worth. You know what I'm talking about? Alright, then, it's your boy, it's your boy Big Boat, aka Marbo Games. We finna get this uploaded, and then shit, we probably gonna slide on the stream tonight. I love y'all, man. Keep y'all heads up. You know what I'm saying? And shit, when you're doing your prayers tonight, whenever you watch this video, go on and slide your boy in them motherfuckers, man. I appreciate it. And I promise you, somehow, some way, we gonna be out here. I love y'all, man.